Good morning, sir. I'm Joan T. Manzano, BS Cream 2-2, and I, together Cielo Manganu, will report the Switzerland policing system. Logo of Switzerland Federal Police. Switzerland, Switzerland, officially the Swiss Confederation, is a landlocked country at the confluence of Western, Central, and Southern Europe. It is a federal republic composed of 26 cantons with federal authorities based in Bern. Switzerland is bordered by Italy to the south, France to the west, Germany to the north, and Austria, then Liechtenstein to the east. Overview. Country, Switzerland. Name of police agency, which is Federal Office of Police Fedpol. So this police system in Switzerland is the Federal of Police, or commonly known as Federal Police or Fedpol. Department. Federal Department of Justice and Police. Ranks. Director. Highest ranks. Type of law enforcement, which is decentralized. Motto is a one for all for one. Estimated strength. The Swiss police forces comprise about 23,000 members. Short history of Switzerland. The police in Switzerland is also the history of the formation of its modern liberate state due to the country's federal structure and cantonal sovereignty in police affairs. There is no single national police force in Switzerland. However, there is a Federal Office of Police Fedpol in Switzerland. It has limited functions. This system is based on the principle of subsidiarity, the transfer of decision to the lowest practical levels. Organizational structure. The federal system and division into three levels, that is, federal, cantonal, and communal. Organization. Federal. Federal Office of Police. It is responsible for the coordination between cantonal police corps and between Swiss and foreign police force. It is also controls the Swiss Internal Intelligence Agency, days for Analysis and Prevention, or DAP, or Analysis and Prevention Service. Investigate organized crime, money laundering, and terrorism. Federal Criminal Police. Investigates arm of Fedpol. The federal government provides specialized services and is responsible for the protection of the Swiss border. These services, as well as the armed forces in general, can be tasked to the support the cantonal police forces in situations where civilian police resources are insufficient, such as catastrophes and or large-scale unrest. In this case, the military serves under cantonal civilian responsibility and command. Cantonal. Cantonal police, law enforcement agencies for each of the 26 cantons of Switzerland. Law enforcement in Switzerland is mainly a responsibility of the cantons, each operating cantonal police agencies. Some cities also operate municipal police agencies as provided by the cantonal law. The federal government provides specialized services and is responsible for the protection of the Swiss border. The 26 cantonal police agencies and numerous municipal police agencies are the backbone of the Swiss law enforcement. They are not subordinate of federal authorities. Their commanding officers report to the head of the respective cantonal or municipal department of police. who is a member of the cantonal or municipal governing council. Cantonal, the responsibility of law and order basically lies with the cantons, where the police have also the function of judicial police and of coordination in the body of the event of major disasters. The cantons also mainly determine the structure of their police forces. Communal. Municipal police. The municipal police of Switzerland are a series of separate forces maintained by the municipalities of each cantons. There are between 100 and 300 municipal police forces. Most of these forces are responsible for general law and order and parking enforcement only. In some larger cities, the municipal police also carry out traffic control, and in Zurich, Winterthur, and Lausanne, they provide a full policing service. Municipal police forces send their recruits to the same regional police academics as the cantons do. Communal police corps became established in cantons that are territorially subdivided or whose communes traditionally have a high level of autonomy, such as Zurich and Lausanne, among others. The competence of whether communal police is established and what are its responsibilities lies with the canton.
Its local organization. Currently, the police authority is exercised by the cantons, which are considered sovereign states within the Confederation. The organization of cantonal police forces generally reflects that of the country whose language is the primary language of that canton. In the French-speaking cantons, the police are divided into two sections. First one is the gendarmerie. The gendarmerie is a uniform organization which performs the task of police patrol and response, and may conduct judicial inquiries. However, in certain cantons, the gendarmeries have the ability to conduct local or judicial inquiries. The second one is the SRIT, or the security or safety. It is the civil investigators who work in the criminal investigation department, or the average and serious crime. In German-speaking cantons, the police are divided into three sections. The first one is the criminal policy, or the criminal police, who investigate crime and conduct criminal investigations, or similar to the SRIT. The second one is the Zoot policy, or the security or protection police, who respond to emergency calls and conduct patrols, who is similar to the gendarmerie. The last one is the auto policy, or the highway patrol, who enforce traffic laws and investigate road traffic accidents. In the Italian-speaking canton of Ticino, the police are divided into geographical areas. The first one is the national, the second one is the provincial, and the last one is the local. The cantonal police director of each canton is a member of the cantonal government and assumes political responsibility for the cantonal police. The organizational and financial framework is defined by the cantonal parliament. In most cantons, the tasks, powers, and organizational structure of the respective police corps are defined in detail in a police law. So, this is the requirements needed to be a police officer in the country of Switzerland. Recruitment. The recruitments to be an officer in Switzerland vary by canton, whose responsibility is to institute the police service. Some of the requirements include: number 1, a complete high school education or a complete high school education or 3-year vocational education. The second one is the age approximately 20 to 30 years of age. The third one is absence of a criminal record, completion of military service, a minimum height requirement, a Category B driver's license, computer and keyboard literacy, foreign language skills, proper health and ocular health status, and lastly, Swiss citizenship. Here are the ranks of the Federal Police Office from the highest rank down to the lowest rank. First one is the Director. Second one is the Deputy Director, Head Resource Management and Strategy. The third one is the Deputy Director, Head of Crime Prevention and Directorate Staff. The fourth one is the Vice Director, Head of Federal Police or the FCP. Vice Director, Head of Federal Security Service or the FSS. Vice Director, Head of Police Systems and Identification or the PSI. And the last one, which is the lowest rank, is the Vice Director, Head of International Police Cooperation or the IPC. So, you can see here in the presentation their uniforms and their firearms. The machine giver. The 7.5mm machine giver or MG51 is a general-purpose machine gun manufactured by W+F of Switzerland. Lastly, their best practices. They did a remarkable job in managing their underclass populations, the poor people who live in the ghettos and slums. Swiss crime control is highly effective in using an iron fist velvet glove approach toward those who commit crime and come from the bottom echelons of Swiss society.